pretty much almost last game, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
And, I mean, we saw incredible adaptation coming out from Frutas, right?
Yeah.
We saw the spring edge guards on the Pac-Man side, and Frutas was able to adapt and overcome that. Only got hit by that around 2 times within the 4 games, so incredible stuff. But moving on the bracket here, we got Spargo versus Ever.
Versus Ever, the FGC player, Kazuya.
Okay.
Kazuya.
So
Ever.
plays other FGCs as well.
No, I was just mentioning
okay,
because of
okay.
because
Got
of
it.
Kazuya. Like you know how a lot of players that pick Kazuya also like to like pick Ken, right?
Right, yeah. The FGC.
Yeah.
Terry, Kazuya,
Terry, yeah.
the squad.
The squad, yeah.
Oh, tech chase here. Oh man, that could have been your stock there. But Spargo lining up the edge guards, goes for the back air here. And we know Spargo sometimes can get very aggressive with the edge guarding, even though Cloud, not the greatest recovery, right? Very susceptible
No, but
off stage.
he's pretty smart with that. Like he's done bases for like cloud recovery on, you know, like for the whole world. So like, ooh, getting that Beyblade. Ooh, backer just for the first stock, and you know it's Spargo. But I really want to see Ever with those 0-to-deads like setups for Kazuya. Like, honest take, I do like to see Kazuya like destroying all
I
bracket.
love watching Kazuya.
I love
Incredibly fun to spectate Kazuya. It's so fun.
So fun.
Because I mean, you get to see stocks melt, right? And I mean, right here, this is actually a pretty tough matchup for Kazuya.
Yeah.
If you're Ever, you kind of got the low roll in terms of, well, player matchup and character matchup too, right? Like, Cloud is just so good against these fighting game characters that want to get in, want to get their hands there, you get a lot of damage, right? But Cloud, you're going to hold this back air over and over again.
It's pretty much back air in cross slash.
Yes.
Or you're going to get take in the face. Oh, Spargo.
Hold up. Dang. Chill, Spargo, the fourth match. Off the hit one of the up B, Spargo was cooking.
He did not care at that moment. So going for it again, cross slash. But yeah, I mean he has that exact range with Cloud to keep on check any FGC or like brawler character, you know?
Right.
So I believe that why Cloud is so consistent, even though he has been like incredibly nerfed from his Smash 4 version. People couldn't remember having to like stall more than a minute at Cloud with the limit, and he never lost it. It was only when he pressed the button on like Smash, like
Forever limit.
forever and ever.
Just hold all those stats, buffs.
Oh my god.
Because when you do have the limit, you're a faster faller, you move faster as well. And you see Spargo utilizing that as well as these edge guards. Almost every single stock coming out for Spargo here going to be an edge guard, whether it be the back air, the high back air, whether it be the 2-frame with the downer to cover that ledge with the spike. Incredible stuff from Spargo, really controlling the neutral and, of course, punishing Ever off stage because these fighting game characters, not the greatest recoveries.
Bro, Spargo's OP.
Spargo is very insane.
Very insane, yes.
Very insane.
Yes.
In my opinion, the best player in the world. I know there's a bunch of controversy for that. What things do you value? But in my opinion, I think Spargo's the best. Like if I were to seed a bracket right now and every player showed up, I would put Spargo as
you know what's like one of the most controversial things to ask to the Mexican community in Smash?
What's up?
So like there's this there's this plot where on Twitter someone asked if the world came, like if the aliens came.
Oh yeah.
You know that.
That was good. Who are we sending to fight?
Who are we sending to fight? Yes.
I mean, Spargo's definitely on my list.
Yeah,
like,
of course. I would put Spargo with the big boss from the aliens, you know, from the. Oh my god, and that's the reason, right? That's the reason why we send Spargo with the aliens to defend the Earth.
Oh yeah, like if we got Spargo, I'm chilling, bro. I'm not even worried about it.
Nah,
ain't no alien beating Spargo, bro.
We're the villains.
Yeah, exactly. We're good.
Oh my god, just go. Oh god, this
grab here.
Yes. The footstool to the downer, again, just going for it. So much damage, 62%, and Ever can actually like give a lot of trouble to Spargo. Like he's been like most of the damage has been off trades for like that's gonna should be it. Yeah, Kazuya Mishima.
The electric, of course, into that up B. Okay, there's a directional air dodge, but of course getting caught, and I don't think there's a double jump here. Tries to use a laser. The air dodge isn't enough. No, not going to be able to make it back to stage. Maybe if you use the command grab for a little bit of a boost, but I'm not even sure if that would have been able to get Ever back to the ledge.
Probably like horizontal momentum, just barely enough to like take it. At least, yeah, right. The side B should be enough to like take the ledge.
Right.
I think it was pretty risky.
Yeah, and I mean, Spargo looked like he was lurking right by that ledge. So even whatever Ever would have picked, I think Spargo would have been ready here. Tried to get the snipe off stage, but all of the switches, great directional air dodge to the ledge, and Spargo getting the reversal off of that.
To upper, Charles.
Dang. Gonna give him the stairway to heaven combo from the ledge here. Already racking up 58%, and this Pyra just controlling so much space. These long, active hitboxes, and they're disjointed as well. It's gonna be very troublesome for Kazuya to deal with. It looks like Spargo just sticking it out with the Pyra. Usually at these lower percents, you see the Mithra, but Spargo keeping it with the Pyra here. But one stock apiece, one electric could be everything Ever needs to go ahead and tie the setup 1-1.
I feel like he figured out like Ever likes to trade in this position because he knows he can get the stuff with Kazuya. So Spargo felt confident with that because he knows getting trades with Pyra, it's way better than with Mithra, right? So instead of taking like a couple hits, just take the fair. Just take the fair, take 13%, and it's gonna be way better. 81%, and Ever's just working out this stuff. Kazuya, la patada de burro, mis hermanos, just trying to get in the center of the stage. Spargo just jumping to one stage platform to another. Ever just trying to make it move.
The rage drive is still online here. Normal get up rage drive. Something you have to respect, but the roll going to get caught from Spargo on reaction with the back air, and just like that, Spargo up 2-0 in the set. But with the Aegis, a lot closer game number 2.
Yeah.
And then another thing that you got to watch out. I mean, Aegis, Pyra Mithra versus Kazuya. I do think Pyra Mithra has the advantage, but it can be a little sticky once Kazuya combos into the gates of hell, because that puts you in such a bad position, right? So you can really kind of clutch out some of these stocks at around 50% if you're Kazuya. So I think it's a little bit riskier. I think Cloud is a better matchup overall, but I think Spargo, both of Spargo's characters are stronger than Kazuya.
It's like a more explosive matchup for sure. Like it's a higher risk, higher reward against Kazuya with Pyra Mithra. I believe that too.
And you know, the same thing that I mentioned could be said about Cloud too, right? I mean, you get one good Gates of Hell setup. The only thing that Cloud could use to avoid that if he has the limit on deck and just uses the limit to get back to
I do believe like Cloud feels safer against Kazuya just by the range and the whole. Oh my God! With Mithra?
Okay, the base knockback on, I'm thinking was the up air. I don't know, it happened so quick. But just like that, Spargo just wiping these stocks clean off of Ever. But there's the Gates of Hell. I don't know if you're coming back from that. Just like that, the down smash, slapping it down into that blast zone.
That's one of the better setups for Kazuya, right? And it really works against any spacey or like any straightforward recovery, right? Like Joker with Arsene and Fox and Falco, Wolf, whatever. But yeah, he knew he cracked the code against Pyra Mithra. He knew like the side beat from Mithra was really punishable. So yeah, pretty much that thing is going to tell you. Oh my God! Again, Spargo trying the same thing with Pyra.
Not going to be able to make it back.
It was a body block, actually.
Maybe, I'm not too sure.
He hit Spargo, so maybe he couldn't get like to the ledge because of that.
Or maybe it like just kind of reduced the instance. Or you know, the unit collision is. There's so many different instances with unit collision on stage. What can also happen off stage, like you mentioned, right?
Right. So, getting back into the stage. Oh my God. Is he gonna make it back? Same situation. Oh no, he took the risk.
What? Wow. Again.
Don't worry. He got back. Oh my God, that was so risky from Kazuya. He can make it back, don't worry. Now he has a rage. Seraphic. Ever, okay. That ignores completely the weight of the character, so that was a really good option from Spargo. Back throw. He's not gonna make it. Ooh, not enough height. Yeah, Kazuya is
so heavy.
He's heavy,
Extremely heavy.
Pesado el
It's not the rapid jab. Not the rapid jab. Maybe the gentleman, but not the rapid jab, right? Back to the ledge here. Ledge jump back here. Okay.
He was so patient for that.
The stocks are even.
I mean, he's Kazuya. Right?
He is Kazuya.
Oh my
Mr.
God.
Mishima. Oh, too much rage? Too much rage for down throw to electro?
Is that a thing?
Wait. Ever paid for that? He paid for down throw electro. It doesn't work when you have 170 rage.
No.
Ridiculous. This is ridiculous.
I paid $4.99 for this.
I want my money back.
He's playing Tekken right now. He's just so good with the neutral. He can take it. Yeah, he can take a hit. And that's going to be a Spargo 3-0 Ever. But hey, that was a really fun Kazuya to watch.
Yeah.
And of course, Spargo being the finest player in the globe right now. I do agree with you. So hey, just going through the bracket, no issues.
Yeah, and if you don't think Spargo's the best, well, he's second best. Like he's
pretty
right?
much. Yeah. It's not even like a hot take, you know.
Yeah, I will say it's very close. It's very, very, very close. You know, the debate is
I mean,
it's pretty interesting debating over who's #1 because we had that long era where it was like Leo and then a huge gap, right?
Right.
So
Yeah.
Ultimate storyline is so interesting right now just because there's multiple players fighting for that #1 spot or the top 5 spot.
Honestly, the